Hey guys, welcome to Lovelxce Astrology. It's time for a quick update on our original reading on Blueface's situation with the attempted murder charges he received back in November 2022 for the Las Vegas club shooting. The matter, nearly a year later, is basically concluded. This reading is based on an astrology chart made for this. In the end, Blueface was sentenced to 3 years probation, and while he didn't get away quite scot-free, this is a good victory for Blueface and his lawyers. So, how was this victory shown? Victory in legal matters, the 10th from the 9th house in the chart, was shown as Saturn in Aquarius. A powerfully fortunate placement, this was a boon we hadn't noticed before, suggesting great long-term success. This does appear to be the case, because as 2022 slipped into 2023, he seemed to constantly get off easy or only have brief stints in jail, despite the severity of his charges. The moon, who in these types of charts indicates how the situation plays out overall, separating from Saturn, suggested he already had some success, and we argue that him bailing out the next day after being arrested for attempted murder, with his criminal background, was a form of success. In our previous readings, we mentioned the judge and Blueface sharing the same planet, Mercury. This was a strong indication of legal issues going in Blueface's favor greatly, and they did. Another important thing we had mentioned was that Mercury was going retrograde. We stated that this could show him going to prison nevertheless, as eventually Mercury would move back to the Sun. But, before this could happen, Mercury would join to Venus first, and Venus in astrology is generally a sign of good fortune. Venus is his lawyers, so, this all shows his lawyers saving him from the burning clutches of the Sun's imprisonment, for now. Venus represents women, he would be saved by women. And indeed, Jonathan's lawyers are two women, Christina Wildeveld and Lisa Rasmussen, and the judge, who would also save him, a woman. A bit ironic for Blueface. Lastly, we'll talk about the nature of Blueface's sentence of probation. Rolling Stone reports, according to KTNV in Las Vegas, the rules of Porter's probation forbid alcohol or drugs, possessing weapons, or contacting the victim. He'll also have to avoid the Las Vegas Strip, as well as the city's downtown area, unless it's for work-related purposes, end quote. Restriction, especially of the decadent enjoyment of drugs and alcohol. This is Saturn energy. The Sun in Capricorn, Capricorn ruled by Saturn, stated a punishment of restrictions outside of just being in a prison cell. Though Blueface has been saved by his lawyers for now, his sentence is suspended, and the possibility of imprisonment still looms over him, just as the Sun lies in wait of Mercury in the chart. We think it's plausible he violates probation, because it will be hard for a person like Blueface to avoid drugs and alcohol for 3 years straight. We will have to see. If he fails, the consequences will be harsh, as he could receive 5 years in prison. This concludes our update on Blueface's legal issues, for now. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next episode where we talk about Cardi B.